Morning, students. Um, Today we're going to be looking at congruency of triangles as part of today's topic. I believe you're all ready and prepared for this lesson. Um, at the end of today's lesson, every single one of you should be able to understand the word congruency and to know when two triangles are congruent. So before we continue, I would want you to understand the word congruency, what the word congruency is about. Now, two triangles or objects are congruent when they are exactly of the same shape and sizes. When they're exactly of the same shapes and sizes, irrespective of the position of the shape, whether it's reflected or rotated, but as long as they're of the same shape and of the same size, we say the triangles are congruent. Okay, now you will notice that the triangles can be differently oriented, as you can see here, being shifted from one position, but yet they're of the same size and of the same shape. Now we're moving on to the conditions for congruent triangles. What are the conditions for congruent triangles? We've got four basic conditions necessary for triangles to be congruent. The first condition states that all three sides of one triangle are equal to the corresponding sides of the other triangle. In other words, we've got two triangles and the sides are all equal. Let's say 2.4 centimeter is equal to its corresponding side, 2.4 centimeter. Now 3 centimeter is also equal to its corresponding sides of 3 centimeter. And 2.2 centimeter is equal to its corresponding side, 2.2 centimeter. In this situation, we say that both triangles are congruent. Now the second condition that determines whether triangles are congruent states that two sides and the angle between them must be equal to the corresponding side and angle of the other triangle. Now, as we can see, you will discover there is an angle in between the triangles. Okay, we've got two sides and an angle in between. Two sides and an angle in between. Now, this condition is known as side angle side. Side angle side. Now, for these triangles to be congruent, two sides must be equal and an angle must also be equal to their corresponding sides and angles. So the condition is known as SAS, and that's side angle side. The next condition for congruency states that two angles and the side between them are equal to the corresponding angles and side of the other triangle. In other words, two corresponding angles must be equal and the side in between them must be equal as well. Now this condition is known as angle side angle. Angle side angle. And that's the third condition for congruency. Now we're moving on to the last condition, which is the fourth condition for congruency, and it states that both triangles have a right angle, an equal hypotenuse, and another equal sides. Now in this case the right angle is involved, so the condition for congruency here states that there's a right angle involved, an equal hypotenuse, this is a hypotenuse, the longest side of the triangle, and another equal side, another equal sides. So this condition is known as RHS, which simply means that right angle, hypotenuse, and side. So these are basically the conditions that are necessary for triangles to be congruent. So when next you come across a triangle or two triangles, ABC and PQR, for these two triangles to be congruent, all corresponding angles must be equal. As you can see, angle A is equal to angle P, angle A equal to angle P, angle B is equal to angle Q, and angle C is equal to angle R. Angle C is equal to angle R. Now, all three corresponding angles must be equal, and all the three sides must be equal. Side AB is equal to PQ. Side BC is equal to side QR. Side AC is equal to side PR. Now, these are the conditions that are necessary for two triangles to be congruent. Now we're moving on to, we're just going to take an example. I'm going to take an example. I'll be solving an example here, and here we have ABC is a kite. Prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADC. Now, here we've got a kite here, and from the symbol you can see AB and AC appears to be equal in the size. The length of AB is equal to length AB is equal to length AD, and length BC is equal to length BC. Now, this shape is having a line of symmetry AC. The line of symmetry is just simply the line that separates the two shapes into two equal halves. So, if the line of symmetry AC separates this shape into two equal halves, it means that the line of symmetry AC is equal to both triangles. And so therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADC. So let's see. AB is equal to AD. Then BC equal to CD. And AC is common. AC is the line of symmetry. Finally, we have triangle ABC equal to or congruent to triangle ABC congruent to triangle ADC. Side, side, side. It means side, side, side. All the three sides are congruent. Now, it's time for you to try this question. I've got this, the triangle on each pair are congruent. So state the conditions that shows that the triangles are congruent. So I expect you to try these questions by yourself, and I've got additional questions after this, challenging questions, so you can try this as well. And these questions are already on day 6. The PowerPoint has been attached or has been uploaded to day 6. So if you go to day 6, you'll find an uploaded version of this PowerPoint. And if you have any question, or you have comments or questions, or something is not clear to you, you need more explanation on this, I'll prefer you just go on WhatsApp. You can reach me on this number and just send me your questions through WhatsApp, and I will answer your questions. Thank you for your time, and have a great day.